lot of people don't like to speak up against law enforcement because they're scared of police retaliation. And police retaliation is real. Let me tell you why. I lost my son in 2020. He was brutally murdered by 5 so-called friends. The homicide detective assigned to my son's case was Detective Robert Bennell, and the sergeant at that time of the San Antonio Homicide Unit was Sergeant Raul Cardenas. Everything that I saw at the crime scene, everything that I was told at the crime scene, was not said on the police report. The police report that I was given, everything that was on there was false information. And I can prove that, and I will prove it in court when we go back to court. Why I say the police retaliation is real is because when I spoke up, San Antonio Homicide Detective Robert Bennell started retaliating against my family. Let me tell you one of the threats that I was told verbally by our very own San Antonio Homicide Lead Detective Robert Bennell. That if I kept interfering in my son's investigation, he was going to make sure that my other son pulled chain with the kid that just murdered his brother. I have the right to know. As a parent of a murdered victim, of a crime victim that still has rights, I have the right to know what's going on in my son's murder investigation. I have the right to know why the evidence went missing. I have the right to know, what's going on in my son's murder investigation. And I have the right to ask questions. And because I did, I was threatened to get arrested. I was threatened with my other son. I was threatened to get charged by the ones who I was told were going to get me justice. We're going to make sure that accountability was served and closure for my family. Yet, till today, San Antonio Homicide Lead Detective Robert Bennell has not been held accountable for what he did in my son's case, in which I made a police report or police complaint with Internal Affairs, and they said he did nothing wrong. He was forced to retire early instead of holding him accountable.